Welcome back, friends. We're going to do a pick a card, and it's going to be called Should I Stay or Should I Go? Okay, and this is going to be relationship based. Alright, and I'm going to use the Mahjong deck. I'm going to try to do a little more clarifying anymore, just so that the story seems a little more specific for some of you. And let's get into the choices. So, group 1 is going to be the TJ Maxx Yay card. Group 2 will be the Mama B card. Group 3 will be, can it focus for me? The Disney gift card, which is Mickey Mouse. And group 4 will be, I need to fix the lighting, guys. Sorry. Oh, somebody put something on my lighting. Oh, gosh. Harry Potter. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Okay, so you can see. And I'm going to put these to the side so we can focus on the group we're focusing on, which is the Yay group, group number 1. Okay, so the first question is going to be, what's the current situation between you two? Okay, I have an autumn card, and we're going to have to clarify that, of course. Okay, I want to clarify that with the 4 of Circles. So 4 of Circles is a friendship, or meaning it's something that's lasted a long time, okay? So your relationship has been pretty solid, I'm assuming, especially since, what do we have here? We had Autumn, right? Okay. Yeah, Autumn usually has to do with, something that you work really hard at, okay? But it gave you some reward, okay? So, I'm assuming that this has been a long-lived relationship, but it hasn't been easy, okay? Now, the next question is going to be, why should you stay? Okay, so we have snake. I'm going to clarify that with a dragon, and I'm going to clarify that. Heaven. Okay. So normally, for me, snakes are usually not good, okay? But snakes can be omens too, because they have to do with energy transformation, ascending to higher heights. And with heaven being on the other side of this, and a red dragon, okay? And the red dragon has to do with passion and lust. I'm going to say that this is an extremely hot relationship sexually, okay? I'm going to take the snake as a representation of a phallus or kundalini energy, sexual energy, the waves rise up your spine. Also, the dragon symbolizes that as well, and it's also red for passion, and this means something is already in the act. So it's kind of like, yeah, the passion is there, is strong, and with the heaven card on the end, it's like you feel happy, and also with a luck card and a prosperity card on the end, I think a lot of good luck has come to you while you've been in this relationship, not just sexual satisfaction. Okay, so the next question is going to be, why should you leave? So I have the 3 of character, which is Earth. I feel like the situation's not stable. And this first one up here alludes to that too, because you've had to work so long and hard at this relationship. It just kind of says, I'm going to clarify it really quick though. Please clarify. It just kind of says like you're looking for something more stable, and this isn't it. Please clarify the bamboo. Yeah. Okay, so when you have the if you're a married couple, bamboo usually means divorce. If you're not a married couple, it could just mean separating. But this 7 stars on the end also says maybe you have set your sights on something higher, you know, something better for you. Okay? So, we're going to do what will happen if you leave? You know, how will you feel if you do actually leave? So I have the 8 of character, which is not. I believe that if you leave, you're still going to feel tied to this person. And that's what it's saying, okay? Sometimes you're with someone for so long that even when you separate yourself, you still feel tied to them. Let's clarify and see if we can find out a little bit more of how you'll feel. So we have the 4 circle again. So I think that maybe you two will remain friends. You know, maybe you can't really escape the friendship. All right. And on this side, we're gonna did I say this one is if we leave? Put it on the wrong side. Sorry, guys. And let's see what will happen if you stay. How do you feel if you stay? Okay, so we have the 5 of circles, which is lucky, fortunate. I'm going to clarify that. I also have leisurely. And I'm going to pull one more just to see. Yeah, I think that if you stay with this person, things will get better, is what it's saying. Okay, there's a lucky moment edging up on you all where things will finally become more relaxed and pleasing. All right. So last question, or the last thing I'm going to pull is just overall advice for you, no matter which way you decide to go, okay? The first thing that flipped over is a joker, that's a dragon. So there is some unexpected luck coming to the situation. We have another dragon that's saying to go. And the last thing that we have is a 5 of bamboo, which is the lotus card. And the lotus has everything to do with you know, things that have been rained upon, things that were dirty and they became muddy and murky and, you know, hard to decipher what's going on. And then in the midst of all of this mud and dirtiness, out comes this beautiful flower that has to do with transcending, or what's like an awakening, or I'm trying to think, yeah, like a spiritual awakening or a birth or a child. That's exactly what I'm looking for. You two could possibly create a child together. Yeah, because the bottom of the deck has another dragon. It has the white dragon, which is the ghost or the unknown, or from the other side. So you know, the advice here is just simply, there's something unexpected coming that you have no idea. There will be some sort of rebirth. So I don't think you'll be leaving. It looks like you're going to be staying. But if you choose to leave, you know, it's going to be all right still, but you're going to still be tied to that person. So I just think if you leave them, you're just going to end up getting back together with them at some point. So it's up to you. You know, you always have to make what you feel is the best decision. All right? Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed that reading, and I'm going to move on into group 2, which is the Mama B group. Okay, and let's start off with what's currently the status of this relationship. So we have, I'm going to pull one more just to get a fuller scope. Okay, so we have the 3 of circles, which is the Phoenix, and then we have the 8 of circles, which is like bravery, or it's an older man or an aggressive man. That's kind of weird because these are still both happy cards. I'm going to pull one because right now it kind of looks like you're pleased. Oh, okay. Okay, so I feel like, you know, things are okay. You really enjoy this person. You know, they're aggressive and you kind of like that. But I also feel like with this peacock on the end, they may be just a little bit too outlandish, or you know, too cocky or too brash, and sometimes that rubs you the wrong way. Okay, and it makes you think, you know, do you want to deal with this person? So let's move on into the reasons why you should stay. Okay, so we actually got 2 cards at the same time, and they're duplicates. And trust me, guys, this deck is shuffled in so well together, so they shouldn't be together like that, except for it means that way. So the reasons why you should stay is this card is called Pine. It has to do with being firm or standing in your truth. It also has to do with a lover. So it's kind of saying like the reason why you should stay with your lover is just because you should stand firm and stay with your lover. I'm gonna pull one more. Yeah, you know, maybe your lover's a little hard-headed, or maybe you're a little hard-headed, or maybe it's just asking you to look past what everyone else is telling you and be a little hard-headed and stay with them, okay? I don't know if that's a reason, but sometimes the cards are like that. Now, let's see if we can find out reasons why you should go. Maybe your partner is a little too relaxed in this relationship. You know, maybe they stopped doing what they need to do for you. And, let's see. Yeah, I kind of feel like they're moving a little too slow for you. Maybe it's that you all are not in a committed relationship and they're not solidifying this relationship for you fast enough. Okay, because this right here is the Tortoise card. It has to do with being unhappy because things are moving too slow. And then we had the Leisure card, which says to me there's no work or no progress being made. But in the middle, though, we have like sudden unexpected fortune. Okay, so I still feel like the cards are trying to tell us like there will be a change suddenly, but the reason, well, and also it could be if you leave, you could have a sudden change of luck. Then that's a possibility too, okay? Let's start off on the next question by saying, how will you feel if you stay? Okay, so we have a rat, a dragon, another dragon. I'm going to pull one more. Okay, so if you stay, I think you're going to start off by feeling like the other person is, you know, worries you, makes you feel anxious or stressed, or they could be cheaters. That's a possibility. But I also feel like the luck is going to change. And eventually, once the luck changes, you'll feel more tied to this person than you ever have before. Okay, now let's see how will you feel if you leave them. And pull two more just to clarify. So we got that green dragon over there. So, okay, let me clarify that, bull. Okay, if you leave, I think there will be a lot of good things waiting for you. This is a luxury card. This card has to do with domestic relationships. Bulls have to do with family life or home. Bulls are very, how can I say that? Oh my gosh, I'm a bull and I'm over here trying to think of the word. I'm a little foggy today, guys. Oh, I apologize. Committed. Loyal. That's what I'm looking for. Bulls tend to be, very loyal because like once they set their sights on something, that's all they see, and that's how we get the whole stubborn or bullheaded reputation. And this last card here is a partnership card. So if you leave, I think you'll be happy off top because you will find someone new like almost immediately, okay, and it'll be a good relationship. All right, so let's just get you some overall advice either way. The overall advice for the Mama B group. Okay, so we have two. Okay, this card here, this 8 card, is called Mushroom or fungus. It means unexpected things, bizarre happenings, a strange twist of luck, a windfall of money or happiness. Okay, and this East card in the middle here is actually yourself. So if you take a good look at this, and this is a mirror, this spread has been mirrored out with what it really is. If you stay, if you leave, what the cards are saying is whether you leave or you stay, there's going to be a change of luck. Okay, it's going to be something extraordinary happening. You're going to be fine either way. So it's up to you which way you choose to go. You're gonna come out good either way. If you choose to stay, though, there will be a small period where you feel stressed out, but then it will turn into something great. And if you leave, you'll immediately move into some new partnerships. So it's up to you. All right. It depends on your partner. You'll know whether it's better for you to leave or stay. So I hope you all enjoyed that. All right. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And let's move into group 3, which is the Mickey Mouse group. All right. Okay, Mickey Mouse group. So let's start off by saying, what is the current state of your relationship with your partner? Okay. So the first thing that I have is a flexibility card. And the second card that I have is a Phoenix card. I'm going to pull one more because I don't know if y'all are... Well, I guess it looks like I'm going to be pulling another one. Okay. So, and that's luck as well. Okay. Okay, so group 3, your relationship has been trying. And there have been many times that you felt like you were going to break, but you didn't. And now all of a sudden, something happy just happened between the two of you. There was some sort of happy event, possibly a wedding, because this is tied together with a plum blossom. Maybe you all went to a wedding together and it, reignited the spark. Or maybe just it being spring or summer. Either way, this other card is a dragon, so there's another bit of luck. So right now you all are in a period of luck. I think things are on the upswing, but maybe things were really bad, so you're still not sure if you want to ride it out, okay? The first thing we're going to ask outside of that is, what are the reasons why you should stay? So we have you. The East card represents you. We have leisure. And we have 5 of bamboo. Maybe you all had a child recently. For some of you, you recently had a child, and that's what's making you feel like maybe you want to stay with them. For others of you, one of the reasons why you should stay is because it's like you're about to move into a period where things will be enjoyable, and it's like, okay, so this card is like enjoyment after a severe loss, and this card is like just enjoyment altogether, and then this is you as a partner. So if you were to stay, I feel like there are about to be some really good times coming up, and that's if you stay. So let's just move on to if why you should go, why you should leave. So we got that 5 of circle again. Well, it's definitely some bad luck falling on your partner. And I think you foresaw it, and I think you warned them, and they didn't listen. Because this is unexpected fortune, and this is foretelling the fortune on the end. And I think you actually foresaw what was going to happen to them that was bad, and you warned them, and they didn't listen. And I think that really frustrates you, because I believe that whatever downfall they're experiencing also hurts you. It's affecting you as well. And that is a good reason to leave, because they don't consider your point of view. The next question is going to be, how would you feel if you stayed in the relationship? I still feel like if you stay, there will be a success. If you were to stay, the heavens are going to bless something, okay, and there will be some sort of success. Let me pull one more card. Just can you clarify the situation? Just one more card. It's, see, we're still getting like a green dragon, which it means like luck is on your side. If you go with this, the first card is actually about a spiritual awakening again, right? And then there's the heavens, and then there's the peacock card, which is success or vanity, but success in this one, especially followed by the green dragon. So if you stay, you will feel successful, okay? You'll feel like there will be ground gain, things will get better. How would you feel if you leave the relationship? So we have the luxury card, the fire card, the tiger card, and then still. I think if you leave, you may get caught up in it's funny because I kind of see this as a shopping combination. I kind of feel like if you leave, you'll find yourself caught up in spending money on things to make yourself feel better. Like you will look better. And it will attract the attention of a man. But you are bringing in, I'm going to clarify that 6 of character. Well, maybe it's not that. It's either that, or it's as soon as you leave, things will look up. And it's like, it's a chain reaction. It's like, you come into some money, you come into a partner, you come into some full-on success, and a bunch of doors that were previously closed to you will open all of a sudden. So, let's just get some general advice for you, Mickey Mouse people. So the advice is simple. Things are moving really slow right now, and you're frustrated with it, right? And then all of a sudden, things will catch on fire, okay? And the situation will become far more pleasing to you. And, you know, y'all will begin to look more like a good couple together. You know, and it'll be a good summer. At least for the summer, things will be good for the summer. Okay? So I hope you've enjoyed that, Mickey Mouse people. I mean, you know, I guess the cards are saying it's up to you whether you stay or go. But if you stay, things will get better this summer. Okay? And I'm going to move this, and we're going to go into the last group, which is the Harry Potter group. Alright, Harry Potter group. These took a little longer than I thought, but that's okay. Alright, so let's start off with what's the actual current status of the relationship. I'm going to do 3. Not supposed to leave that joker alone like that. There we go. Okay, so we end with a 5 again. Alright, so our first card is luck. Okay, the second card is going to be lover. The third card is the rooster, and then the fourth card is luck again. I think what's going on in this group is that you possibly have 2 lovers, okay? One of them is really flashy and handsome and attractive, but the old partner is your steady, okay? And you know, they've been there for you through good times and bad. They've been a rock to lean on, okay? So let's start off with the reasons why you should stay. The reasons why you should stay is that this partner has been successful at standing strong for you, okay? And it's nothing else to it. This person has been a confidant for you, you know, a help when you needed it. Yeah, and they They help to switch your luck around. They actually do help to bring you from sad to happy, or, you know, upset to satisfied. And that's a very valuable thing, okay? Now, let's see the reasons why you should leave. It's interesting. Okay, so we have the 3 of bamboo, and then we have the tie, and then we have the 7 stars. I don't really think you should leave, because this combination is kind of saying like you're being over ambitious, you're shooting a little too high, and what you're tied to is just a fantasy. It's not even real. Like this other person over here is, you know, he's showy, he's cocky, you know, he's probably good looking, and you know, possibly you know, if y'all have gone that far, he may even be good in the bed. But this is a fantasy on this side, okay? Let's move on to say, how would you feel if you stay? How would you feel if they stay? Oh my goodness. Wow, there's a lot of luck if you stay. If y'all can see all of these, I end up having to do. Okay, so this is what how you feel if you stay. Okay. So if you stay, you start off and you know, you continue down this road that you all have been on, okay? And you start to communicate a little bit more. And you're a little, you know, not happy because of how long it's taken. But you also realize that you're learning some things about your partner. And then this is when the luck starts to roll in, right? So we start off with the pig. And the pig actually does symbolize, you know, like a windfall of luck. The next thing we see though is the bamboo, which is either a divorce, some sort of paperwork, or school. Okay, so it could tie with the pig. It could be that y'all move into a new home, or it could be that y'all actually separate for a little while. Okay, but then what happens is then we have you, right? And then we have the red dragon, and then we have the 7 of circles, which is insect. So then what happens is we see you changing the winds of luck. You move back in, because this is a card of action here. It means that you've already set the luck in action and it's successful. But there is a short period of work, and there is a lot of work in this insect period. Okay, so for that little bit of time that y'all are trying to build the relationship back together, it's going to be a lot of work, and it may even seem like it's not very fulfilling, but it will be in the end. Okay. Now let's move on to how you will feel if you leave this person. Okay, so we have the Lover card again, or the Strong card again. This second card here is a friendship or long life or long-term card, and this is a door. This says to me like you'll realize that your longtime lover and friend walked out the door. You'll feel like you lost. Okay. So let's pull the last few cards of just general advice for you. This says that this is luxury, this is heaven, and this is home. It's saying that, you know, you have a wonderful treasure at home, a heaven-sent treasure at home. There is the possibility of happiness and contentment, and, you know, being fulfilled in the home that you've already built. Okay, and just sometimes there are hard times. All right. So I hope you all enjoyed this reading as well. I hope everyone enjoyed it. If y'all did, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And, you know, hopefully I'll see you all in the next video.